Hey, what's up guys? Ultra here. Welcome back to the channel. Jumping back into some more Starfield here today, playing on my PC in 2025 LG 45-inch ultra-wide OLED. Starting where we left off in my last video here. If you did watch the last video, this is part of one of the, I think it's part of the Varun storyline. Basically just saved the Oracle space station here and got transported afterwards. Now with that, I do want to go ahead and bring my settings up here real quick just so you can see I am playing this at max settings. 5120 by 2160 is the resolution here. Ultra all the way down, or high, again, whatever the highest setting is. DLSS at the DLAA, and it is being forced on to DLSS 4 through the NVIDIA app. Again, everything here, the film grain is turned down, and then depth of field is on. Usually it's just a personal preference of mine. Also, I am using RTX HDR here for this video, and you can see my settings here. Now with that, I do want to note a few ways to support the channel here real quick. If you are interested in anything in my setup, especially what you are seeing here in this video, there are Amazon links and YouTube links to everything here in my setup. So the monitor, keyboard, lighting, all of what you see in this video and what you don't see, again, can be found through those links. If you use them, I do get commission off them, and I really do appreciate it if you decide to check it out. Also, that like button and subscribe, if you hit that here on YouTube, it really helps a ton, especially if you enjoy my content. Now, we were told to go, well, we were given a transmission back once we got to what I'm going to assume is Varun to send a representative down, and of course, well, they're all not here anymore. So, I guess we're stuck being the reps.
When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
Alright, now where are we? Like, where do we get transported to? Yep, it is Varun.
Hold very still and choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live.
Let's all just take a moment. I assure you, we mean you no harm.
You have no right to be here. You will tell me how you found this place. No signal should have left this system. But the Oracle was lost.
It was deemed necessary at the time. We will reevaluate that decision in light of what has happened. Voris, I think we need not fear our guest. Perhaps, in this time of need, the Great Serpent has delivered us a gift.
Counselor, with due respect, we have not had unannounced visitors here in generations. It is a clear breach of security.
I do not disagree, and I know that security, in whatever small form we can grasp it, is of paramount importance. But you must acknowledge the timing is curious. And perhaps our guest's intent should be determined before we take further action. We received the automated transmission. But you are certainly not who we expected to find.
Great Serpent,
What's happening again?
hear me.
Speaker, we are here!
We have reached out to you to seek guidance in our hour of need. The gate in the Citadel has been opened just to seek you. Have I failed you? What is this place? Where am I? Why do you not show yourself? I strive only to follow your command. All must serve. Please, do not leave me in darkness. I seek only your wisdom, your guidance. Oh, Great Serpent, is that you? Is it your presence I feel? I feel something, yet I see nothing. Is this a test? What do you require of me? Great Serpent, I have done all that I can. The scaled citadel itself has been transformed to petition you. I know that all must serve, but I need more. I require guidance. Take pity on us and reveal the way forward.
House Varun needs your assistance, outsider. Our leader, Anasko Varun, he has appeared like this over and over. So many of our people have been trapped in this state, these vortex phantoms. But usually they are hostile and lash out. Anasko is different. If only we could hear his voice, some reassurance that all is not lost. What do you mean? Despite the sightings, none have heard the word from Anasko in all this time, yet you claim to? Do not toy with me. Not about this. If you speak truth, you must prove it. What did he say? By the serpent.
Are you quite sure? I was right here and I didn't hear a thing.
It is hard to believe, and yet, the experiment was a secret, even to many of our own people. Truly, you did hear Anasko. You have been chosen.
We
Well,
should have a talk. When you have the time, of course.
I'm just
People
realizing
of
now,
House
obviously,
Hear me.
I've started the Shattered Space
We
DLC
have
on
asked
accident.
the Great Serpent
Can
for
I-
deliverance from our calamity, and he has answered us. This outsider has been chosen as the most unlikely vessel for the Great Serpent's divine providence, and he will help save us all. Outsider, please. There is no denying you have been sent here as a sign. But there are precepts that must be followed, Prince, even in these dire circumstances. We cannot turn from Jinan Varun's teachings. You will be granted safe passage through Dazra and the lands beyond. No harm will come to you. You even have my assurance that you're a compatriot here. But to truly aid us, you must become part of House Varun. This is not a thing done lightly. Well, efforts to do something, anything, about our current dilemma have fallen to political infighting. I believe your arrival, if nothing else, represents a sign from the Great Serpent himself that we must finally put aside our difference. It must be ordained that you would appear before us now, able to hear the speaker when no one else can. You must mean the Zealots. I assure you, they do not represent House Varun. We do not engage with the settled system. and they would certainly never extend an offer to join them.
Interesting. Okay, well.
Excellent. Please, come with me. Forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Malibor Dulkev, a member of the High Council of House Varun. I have been asked to represent the Council in this moment. Please, enter our city. You have my word that you will not be harmed. I would ask that until you have become promised, you avoid the citizens of Dasra. They are not used to outsiders. Open the gate! I must tell you what I revealed for now, but surely you saw the scaled citadel as you arrived. It was the center of an explosion of sorts that has annihilated most of our city. We have lost many of our brothers and sisters. I believe we are still in danger.
Council, what is the meaning of this?
Is there a problem, Makula?
The city is in shambles, the speaker is missing, and here you are leading some outsider through our sacred space? Why allow this husk to defile our city? Have we not lost enough?
Have faith. I believe this outsider was guided here by the Great Serpent himself. Soon, Serpent willing, they will be one of us. But I can be sure and pass your concerns on to the rest of the High Council, if you wish. I apologize for the interruption. There is a ritual intended for converts to the Promised that has not been performed in generations. We are fortunate that there are those still alive who remember the old ways and have remained prepared for such a moment as this. Herald Inaza, I suspected we might find you here waiting.
I saw the ship landing. I knew immediately that I would be needed.
Indeed you are. This is Inaza Kaisir, Herald of the Serpent. She will guide you through the ritual. I am needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands.
So, the Great Serpent sends you to me. No husk that walk the Serpent's path. To enter this sacred cave, there is no turning back. You will be forever changed. This is a path you must walk of your own free will, alone. Will you step forward and emerge anointed, one of the Promised?
Why am I doing this?
Those
True.
born to House Varun spend every day surrounded by our history. The rituals that separate us from the husks happen naturally over time. Those who have not answered the Serpent's call cannot coexist with House Varun. And so, if you are to aid us in our time of need...
Alright, well, why not? I did not mean to even jump into the DLC right now, but let's
then
do it.
enter, and I shall guide you along the Serpent's path. But this is a journey you must undertake alone. Your escort cannot follow.
I'm not exactly a fan of splitting up, but I'm also not eager to offend. You'll just have to tell me all about it afterwards.
You must walk the path. I am nearly here beside you. I will await you at the end of the Serpent's path.
Interesting. Okay, what is this path? And why is there a broom down here?
Before House Varun, there were humans. First on Earth, then scattered among the stars. And like all humans, they were lost souls, wandering in the dark, looking for a path. One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. They were each alone and isolated, individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice. But Jinan encountered the great serpent and was given the gift of knowledge. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them. They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives. And thus, House Maroon was born. Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back.
Do I even have anything? Let's go ahead and get rid of a... Okay. Just get rid of a spacesuit.
The people's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the great serpent. They made the leap of faith that brought House Faroon to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same leap. Embrace the great serpent, and he will embrace you.
Jump. Or was I supposed to make it? Oh, looks like I was supposed to actually make it. Let's do this. Oh, come on, I missed it. Wanted to see if I could do it without the jump pack. Alright, we're gonna do this again. Oh, come on.
The people of House Faroon settled this world, at first in these very caves. Jinan Faroon himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the serpent. It was here that the people of House Faroon first understood the truth of their place in the universe.
Ooh, what's the Big Bang? I might have to give that one a shot here in a sec to see what that's about. Okay, so I do not have what I need for that, unfortunately. beautiful. Is there anything else Nah, we're gonna keep that. Okay, I definitely need to get some just more components overall, but I'm happy with the way that looks right now. It also reminds me really need to go to the store and sell some stuff.
And it was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of the shrouding. The Great Serpent's return. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the people weighed this knowledge against their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life that awaited them. You too would do well to feel that solace amidst the pain.
Honestly, I'm just kind of here to steal stuff now. There's a bunch of... There's a ping pong table in here? Alright, well, I don't feel like going through all that stuff. That's great.
Until that day comes, we are the voice and the hands of the Great Serpent. Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice to prove your devotion. And remember, whether in life or in death, all must serve. Let us begin the final ritual.
Whoa, what the...
While none since Varun have stood before the Great Serpent, we can all feel his presence. To solidify his bond, you are presented the simple choice. Before you on this dais are several items. They represent different aspects of House Varun's connection to the Great Serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars. Offer it to the Great Serpent that he may fill you with his spirit and make you promise.
I will do strength. Where's the other one go? There we go.
And so you arise, one of the promised of House Varun. Did you feel the Great Serpent working within you? Do you feel born anew?
I feel the same as I did before. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Through strength and perseverance, House Varun will triumph over all that stands in its way. I grant you the title of Vindicator. All will know you. All will trust you. Above us, in the grand ship morning, jewel of the Varun fleet, the High Council awaits your arrival. Serve them. Serve the great serpent. All must serve.
Interesting. Does this mean I can use the shops now? Because like I said, I really would like to go sell some stuff. Okay, wait, what was that? Extended mag. Okay, there are two things. A Big Bang, which sounds interesting. Particle beam shotgun. Hold on, how does this compare to... There we go. Genuinely curious. What does this thing do? Ew. Oh, nice.
Hello, Vindicator. Welcome, Vindicator. You stand before what remains of the High Council. Advisors, we are all that is left after the disaster that is... I represent House Dulkef. Jamal is from House Kadik, and we are joined by Lovek of House... We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in Dazra and your clear connection to Anasko Varun, for the first time in weeks, represent some semblance of... Collectively, we unite under the banner of House Varun, pledged to follow. But our society is not a monolith. Jinan, in his wisdom, shepherded the first of us into families that we might... Our 3 families have for generations now helped to govern the people of House Varun. But you do. We have only seen brief glimpses of him since the incident. But you heard him speak. Please.
By all means, Malabor. I can't wait to see how you spend this.
Please, can we just for a moment...
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see Anasko. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time.
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own, and then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasko, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies. Please, Malabor, do go on.
Anasko Varun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Anasko wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent, and so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the scaled citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the scaled citadel and swept across Dasra. Much was destroyed in its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the vortex. The citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us from entering the citadel. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We're beginning to lose hope before you arrived. It has only been a few weeks. There had been efforts to put together some kind of response, Your arrival and your interaction with Anasco shows that he can still be saved. A plan had been devised to access the Citadel, but the work stalled. Clearly, it is time. The current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down below us, towards the Citadel. Tell him about your experience with Anasco.
Interesting. Wait, hold on. Is this my first break out of this? Because this is when I would love to, like, not do this and just leave. I was in the middle of trying to do something else for the main story.
The old married couple? Azad and Shireen, if I remember right. I've met them a few times. They seemed a little eccentric, but were otherwise quite nice.
That's them, yes. They're apparently looking for some help with their research. They made some kind of discovery that has them troubled.
Good luck finding help at a time like this.
Indeed. Yet the Serpent provides for the faithful, so who knows?
Nothing is truly impossible.
Where is this
The
at?
Serpent will deliver us.
Oh, there we go.
I know it.
Okay, before I leave, honestly, what I would really like is if I could find a store. Vacant house, goods exchange.
By the stars. I wasn't prepared for the sheer scale of it all. I have something
It does look
I
pretty
need
cool.
to discuss with you.
Okay, well, I do really need to know which direction I'm even going. I'm assuming to the left.
You've got something for me?
I'll stop the argument later. I'm really just trying to find a, the store. Oh, it legit is on the other side.
Problem?
I wonder if there is an element of survivor's guilt to live in such splendor. Or if the residents don't care about the optics.
Beautiful. What do you got?
Apologies. Sorry, but you will have to get approval before you can buy any weapons from me.
What?
You do not have approval to trade with me.
What? Get out of here. I thought I was a Vindicator. Whatever that apparently means.
The armies of House Varun must have been quite the force. To see this emptiness now brings me both sorrow and relief.
They're talking about me.
Perhaps this is the first wave of an impending cultural infiltration. The settled systems are scared of us, and so they are trying to tame us from within.
Not gonna lie, I kind of want this armor. Well, either way, obviously I can't actually trade with them. Planet is super pretty though. Obviously that looks really cool. That's awesome. Well, like I said, I did not mean to do this. I probably am going to take off maybe at some point here, but either way, I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Let me know in the comments though what you guys think, especially if you have any questions at all about any of my settings or anything like that. By the way, I do have a member section here on YouTube for those interested. Members get early access to this and many other videos, as well as exclusive content. You'll learn more on my homepage. I do appreciate it if you decide to check that out. And yeah, again, I appreciate you guys for watching. Share the video with your friends, and I'll talk to you later.